afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to take a look at a 1982 Beechcraft Baron 58, November 882 Charlie Mike. This is a very nice airplane and a great value for the dollar. Let's take a look. 882 Charlie Mike is a 50th anniversary edition celebrating the 50th anniversary of Beech Aircraft Corporation. So this airplane has the 50th anniversary gold medallions and the stainless steel screws and fasteners. 882 Charlie Mike is equipped with VG's Vortex Generators. These make the airplane safer by reducing your VMC, velocity of minimum control, and your stall speed. In addition to that, the airplane is equipped with full de-ice. It has de-ice boots, hot props, and alcohol windshield. This helps protect you in case you get into inadvertent icing conditions. 882 Charlie Mike has a nice large nose baggage compartment. This is large enough for golf clubs, especially if you take the woods out of the big bags. And you can put up to 300 pounds up here in the nose to offset any weight and balance you have in the back of the airplane. 882 Charlie Mike has a custom aircraft cover that goes with the airplane. It also has an aircraft battery minder. There's a plug-in in the aircraft nose where you can plug this battery minder in, and it keeps a trickle charge to your batteries so that they don't die on you in case you've left the airplane in the hangar for a long period of time. 882 Charlie Mike has two blade Hartzell props. These are hot props with heated prop segments. These props are supposed to be a little more efficient and make the airplane a little faster than three blade props. This prop on the right engine has 1220 since overhaul. The left engine only has 605 since overhaul. Total time on Baron 882 Charlie Mike is 6,265 hours since factory new. The engines are IO 520, 285 horsepower Continental engines, and these engines both have 1,220 hours since Continental factory reman. The paint on 882 Charlie Mike is in good condition. It's got good sheen on it. It does have a few paint chips here and there, but I would rate the paint about a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. It's in good condition. Does not need a new paint job. November 882 Charlie Mike has the G&D tinted window inner panes. These insulate the airplane in the wintertime, and they keep it cooler in the summer by reflecting the ultraviolet rays. In addition to that, it has the large double cargo doors, which is one of the great features about the Baron 58, along with reversible club seating. Let's take a look. One of the most attractive features about a Baron 58 is the reversible club seating. And you can reverse these seats, turn them around forward facing with no tools. First of all we have to do is pull the pin right here. This seat slides off the track. This seat goes on that side, that seat goes on this side because of the armrest in the center. If you wanted to, you can remove these rear seats or fold them up out of the way in less than 30 seconds. You fold them up like that, you can either clip them up out of the way or pull these two pins, the seat comes right out in less than 30 seconds. Now it takes you a few minutes to put the seat back in because you have to line up the pins, but it's very simple and very easy, and anyone can do it. Even though the interior in 882 Charlie Mike has some age on it, it's in very good condition. These are cloth wool blend seat inserts, and they look in fantastic condition. The cabin table is in good condition, as are the side walls and the windows. The headliner is sagging down a little bit, so eventually this is going to need to be replaced. There's plenty of room back here with the reversible club seating. I'm almost 6 feet tall and I've got plenty of headroom. I've got plenty of leg room, and it's very comfortable back here with the armrest. It's like sitting in an easy chair. Anyway, this is a very nice interior for the year model airplane. 882 Charlie Mike has a very nice instrument panel with a lot of great equipment. The airplane is really nicely equipped for a 1982 Baron 58. Let's take a look. Starting on the pilot's side, you'll notice we have your airspeed indicator, and then your artificial horizon, and your flight director comes up in there. And then we have your altimeter. Above your altimeter, we have your altitude pre-select that's connected to your autopilot, where you can pre-select the altitude. The airplane will climb there and level off by itself. On the next row, we have your King KN63 DME, and this has NAV1 and NAV2 switching and DME hold. Then we have your turn coordinator, your number 2 nav, and you'll notice that it has a glide slope. This is your King KCS55A slaved HSI, and this houses your number 1 nav and number 1 GPS. And this is your vertical speed indicator. Below these, this is your King KFC200 autopilot flight director slaved HSI system with altitude pre-select. Beside this is a WX1000 storm scope weather avoidance system, and this is your Sigtronics intercom system. In the center of the panel, we have your RPM gauges, your manifold pressure, and your digital shade and fuel flow system. Below this are your load meters and your fuel gauges. Now let's take a look at your Avionics Tach. At the top, we have a King KMA24 audio panel with your 3 light marker beacons. Below this is an RDR 160 color radar, and then we have our Garmin GNS 530W with WAS, and this GPS NavCom has several different pages. This is another NavCom page. Okay. It has traffic, and this has the TIS traffic with your Garmin 330 transponder. It has XM satellite weather. It has terrain, and this will show red since we're on the ground. And then it has your information and your satellite pages. Below this is your number 2 comm. This is a King KY196 digital comm. And then we have a King KN53 digital nav. Below this is a King KR87 ADF. And you don't have an ADF indicator with this airplane, so this is used for a timer basically. Below this is your Garmin GTX 330 transponder with your TIS traffic. Beside the Avionics Tach is your prop anti-ice gauge, and this is for your hot prop. And then we have your de-ice fluid gauge, and this is your data port for your JPI EDM760 graphic engine monitor to download your engine data. This is a standby altimeter on the co-pilot side, and this is your Hobbs hour meter. Below this are your engine gauges. These house your cylinder head temperature, oil pressure, and oil temperature gauges. Below this is your JPI EDM760 graphic engine monitor, and this monitors all 6 cylinders on both engines. And I'm sorry I didn't see the ADF indicator. This does have an ADF, and this is the ADF indicator for your King KR87 ADF. Now let's take a look at your pilot's control wheel. On the front of the control wheel is your mic button or push to talk button. This is your autopilot disconnect button, and this is your button for your control wheel steering that brings your flight director up in your artificial horizon. This is your electric trim switch, and it has electric elevator trim. In the center of your control wheel is your control wheel clock, and this doubles as an approach timer. On the right side of your control wheel is a transponder ident button, and then you have a map light, outside air temperature gauge light, and a compass light. If you want a great buy and a well-equipped 1982 Baron 58, you need to visit Greensboro, North Carolina, and Carolina Aircraft to see November 882 Charlie Mike. This is a nice Baron that has a Garmin 530W with WAS, GPS NavCom. It's equipped with the King KFC 200 autopilot, flight director, slaved HSI system with altitude pre-select. Your Garmin GNS 530W has XM satellite weather, it has Garmin traffic, and it has terrain. In addition to that, this airplane has a Bendix RDR 160 color radar, and it has a WX1000 storm scope, also for weather avoidance. This is a very nice Baron and priced to sell, so visit Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina, or give us a call at 336-665-0300, and be sure to visit carolinaAircraft.com to see this beautiful Baron and all of our other nice Bonanzas and Barons. Have a great day!